Today I'm back.
Yeah.
Today...
I feel like Clark would be an okay femboy. Like, let's be real. Like that boy would be a twink and a half.
What's good, pussies?
Oh, tetanus, tinnitus.
Okay, and we are live. Hello everyone, Clark Shy here. Welcome back to another episode of the ShitezCast. I am your host, Clark Shy, with...
Mr. Rage of Aimbot.
And... Rich, do you want to talk for the Americans as to why we have started an hour late over there?
Daylight savings time.
Yeah, so before...
That exists.
Before the stream started, Rage was telling me how we were going to start in 20 minutes, whereas for me, it was an hour and 20 minutes. And I was like, what do you mean? And daylight savings is a thing over in America. It's certainly not a thing over here. Especially when I've literally tiled, every stream is 8 p.m. GMT and 3 p.m. Eastern. And we were waiting for a potential special guest to come on, but you wouldn't be able to make it. And I was in the process of making a thumbnail. So, yeah, that's my bad.
Listen. Now we gotta put it as 4 p.m. Eastern.
No.
You can blame Lovely America for that one.
No, we're the ShitezCast. We'll keep it as we. But Rage, if everyone doesn't know, Rage is following a trend where he's always playing a game every single podcast episode. The previous 2 times it's been Roblox. Rage, what is the game of the day during this live session of the ShitezCast?
Dude, we are playing Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege with the new update.
Yeah, and actually, I'll let you do the talking because, chat, we've actually got a lot of topics to it now. Before this fucking ShitezCast started, I was thinking to myself, ShitezCast is where we talk about everything. It could be COD, it could be different games, it could be movies, it could be incidents, it could be certain things that we could just talk about. And I thought to myself, as of recently, we really have just been talking about zombies. So I actually have a lot of things on there that actually isn't zombies related.
Freedom.
I've actually got 3 zombies things in here. That's it. Nothing else. But, Rainbow Six Siege, it's not a game that I personally play, but I know Rage plays it, so I'll actually let Rage take over the conversation on, the new update. Rage, what does this new update have to offer on Rainbow Six Siege? And, how do you feel about it?
How do I feel about this update? So far, I'm enjoying it. As you can see on stream, I have our faces and then my Rainbow gameplay as we play here. So far, it's a new update, new year to be in fact. So with this update, we got a new operator on attacking Deimos. He's got aimbot. He is me. All right, I'm telling you right now, he is me. I am him and he is me. There's nothing really too much to add. New battle pass, kind of boring, same old shit. But this year in Rainbow, we're getting crossplay near the end of the year. So all you console players can get in the PC lobbies. If you dare, you will lose. All right, that's all I'm saying. Nothing much, same old, new operator. A lot of attachment changes, which I can't go over that because we'll be here 3 hours. But yeah.
All right.
Nothing much, really.
All right, well, I have Rainbow Six Siege also. I've only played it like once or twice. It's not really my type of game, but before the stream started, our good friend Anthony said that I should play with them. For seeing the Legend HD shorts, I'm not getting into the toxic stuff. No offense to all my friends. I love you all, but oh my fuck, I just couldn't. That game is too much, and I'd mess up a lot. I'd be a noob, and I'd get shed on for like my first time ever playing, so fuck that. But main topic of the day, guys, MatPat has now sadly retired from YouTube. He's living his life with his kids, and his wife now. You know, MatPat has brought so many joys to spells. He actually met one of our good friends, Mala, just like I think a week or two before he announced his retirement, which is quite strange, honestly. But, you know, it is a sad, you know, I mostly watched MatPat because of FNAF. I think a lot of people knew MatPat for his FNAF theories, whether you're a new fan to the series or old. But, of course, he didn't just do that. He done Sonic, he done Mario, he done a lot of Pokemon. You know, he's done a lot of other games. And MatPat definitely did spark, you know, definitely a big scene onto the content scene of things for gaming. Rich, did you watch a lot of MatPat content? Were you a fellow game theorist?
I was not.
You were?
Sadly.
Did you watch any of his videos at all?
No.
Wow.
I was really never into MatPat. I'm not big
Sue's
into
ass!
creators. Listen, I'm not big into big creators on YouTube. I never watched Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie, none of them.
Wow.
I just don't watch big creators.
Damn. Okay. But you watch me though, right?
Moving on.
Okay. But no, MatPat has sadly retired, and I've put in the title.
Of course.
Goodbye for now, because you know I could see MatPat, you know, coming back, doing some cameos and maybe some movies, potential future FNAF sequels, which we are definitely getting, or you know, potential other collaborations with people who do theorizing and stuff. So I can see him definitely coming back to content, and you know he might do content again, but maybe not theorizing. You know, he might actually do like a lot of just live streaming gameplay videos. You know, but MatPat, he's living his life right now. He's living his life, and after 10 years of content, he really is chilling. And you know, the trend of YouTubers retiring has really sparked up. I don't know who was the first to, you know, bring it up. It was the guy, I think he was doing content for 26 years. Moist Critical made a video on it actually. I can't remember the guy, right? Apologies. But he retired, and a lot of other creators started to retire. I'm pretty sure, I know Moose Knuckle, he's not quitting YouTube, but he's doing it part-time now. He's focusing on his family and getting a full-time job. I know actually someone from the Zombies community, everyone knows the man, the myth, the legend, the Zombies Extraordinaire, Greg FPS. Greg still does content. Greg still does content, but, you know, because, you know, Zombies wasn't big at the time and Zombies was his main thing of, you know, content, he wasn't making, like, a lot of income. So, Greg's went to get his own job as well. He's living his life. And, you know, I'm not sure about the situation about Dahi Denogla. Like, I thought it was a joke when he announced it, but I'm pretty sure he is literally on the same boat, which I can totally get because he mentioned how the time zones are completely different, which I totally understand that, as I play with these fuckers every night and I'm actually getting loss of sleep. But, you know,
Whoa, what do you mean?
Well, I love you guys, but the point stands I do stay up really late. I'm still full of a wake of energy. I'm not complaining, but that it's the truth. I do stay up late to play with you guys. I don't have a problem with it, though. Are you offended?
A little bit, man. A little bit.
Why are you offended?
Because, like, I lose sleep because of y'all sometimes.
You stay up late playing Power World and Rainbow Six Siege. I stay up late playing Zombies. And
I have a significant other. There's a difference.
That's true.
Right?
That's true. And you know what? I'm going to motherfucking point this out. Rich! We need to fix your BO3. I want to play some Easter eggs with my other host of ShitezCast.
With your what?
With my other host of the ShitezCast.
Bro, I thought you just called me a hoe.
Let's be fair. I've called everyone in our friend group a hoe.
Yeah, but like me, what did I do?
I've called you a hoe many times.
Yeah, but like you the hoe.
Okay. But no, in all seriousness, like we gotta. I miss playing with you, Rage. I need to play with Rage use of aimbot.
Dude, trust me, I would love to make content and enjoy Black Ops 3. I can't even enjoy it on my like I can't play solo. I mean, I can.
If anyone doesn't
but, like,
know,
it's not fun.
Rage and me have been trying to play like Zombies with each other throughout the past 3 times we've actually tried to play Zombies. We couldn't join each other on IW. We couldn't join each other on Black Ops 3, and we tried to do it 2 other times and it didn't work. That's 4 times actually, not fucking 3, but the point stands. We couldn't join each other, unfortunately, which your boy might have to do a bit of an investigation and try to sort that out for your boy Rage. But I gotta do it. But yeah, no, the spark of retirement on zombies content creators is, oh, well, not zombies content creators in general. Like, a lot of people like aren't necessarily retiring, but they're starting to, you know, just not make YouTube their main focus. And a lot of the main point of YouTube being the main focus was the obvious. It's their source of income. It's something they enjoy. But of course, as lives went on, they have found there are also significant others have gone married. The majority of them have kids, and they went to live on their life. And, you know, I want to ask you this question, Rich, like, how do you see the future of content creators now? Because, you know, with a lot of, like, the big ones, like, you know, MatPat, Moose, Duckle, Dahi, Denogla, and, you know, some other content creators that, you know, aren't retiring but planning on it. I know Cactus Sparkles, he doesn't want to do as much Minecraft content specifically anymore. But, you know, it's like a lot of content creators are somewhat retiring in some ways. Some are doing it retiring full-time. Some are just, you know, going from full-time to part-time. Like, what do you see in the future of content creation and content creators in general now?
I think the big-time streamers, content creators, are going to be part-time. Because you can be a part-time, like, streamer or content creator and still pull in views. Like, look at Jinxie. He streams only 4 hours at whatever how many days and pulls in 100K average.
That's true. That's 100%
like
true.
He's got a bit around him saying part-time streamer, and he still makes probably millions right now with his average and his growth.
I know, I feel like it is good to have a good balance between content and just focusing on real life. And I'm not saying, like, you know, if you're doing part-time content, you know, I'm not saying do part-time content and then go get a fucking full-time job, because, you know, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've got a full-time job, but I'm also doing content as well. But, like, I'm only getting paid from Twitch. Like, I have been screwed over by YouTube monetization, like, so many times where it's like, you know, I quit YouTube when I was at, like, 300 subscribers for, like, 6 months. I then quit YouTube for 3 months. Like, there were a bunch of times where, like, I didn't necessarily quit, but I took, like, a big break. Like, I did quit YouTube when I hit 300 subscribers because I got a lot of flack at school and it was annoying me at the time. And, you know, other times that I have quote-unquote quit, I've not necessarily quit because I love doing content, but if anything, I've taken a break. And then anytime I think about it, I go, man, I really do miss doing content. But it's not because, like, I'm doing the same thing over and over again, like, you know, how I do a Feast of Extra Days, which, you know, I am going to make a big video about that, which, stay tuned for that, I'm in the plans of making that. But, you know, in general, it's like, content is such a weird thing. Like, you really need to have a good balance, especially with what are you doing specifically with your content. Are you doing videos, or are you doing live streams, or are you doing both? Me personally, I do both, but you could definitely do one more than the other, or it can switch around. I'm more of a streamer when it comes to making videos, and I raise my hand high. I'm a lazy bastard for editing. It really depends on the videos. Especially, like, if it's a video that I can see doing well and I have so much ideas for to put in the editing sequence of the video, I'm going to edit that bitch 100%, like, all the way. Like, I have a lot of grounded videos from, like, 3 months ago that I haven't uploaded, but that was really because I got banned from YouTube, so you can't blame me on that. But even then, it's like, I love streaming. I love, you know, communicating with the people that are in my chat, and, you know, I love providing a live service both on Twitch and YouTube. I like doing that. I really like doing that. I like making content on the go without having to cut bits out and stuff. And I mean, sure, videos, you know, a lot of people don't want to watch long-ass VODs and long-ass streams. I totally 100% I can't fucking speak. Understand that.
Understand, yeah.
But, you know, like, you could cut out the funny moments, and I've definitely done that. When it comes to, I started to do for the ZFC hype streams of last year, you know, with YouTube's streaming system, you can only stream to you can stream longer than this, but the max of a stream that YouTube will save as a VOD is 11 hours and 55 minutes. Anything above that, YouTube will not save that as a VOD. Like, Easter Eggs for Days episode 100, that saved, Easter Eggs for Days episode 100 part 1, that saved as a VOD on my YouTube studio, but you will not be able to find it anywhere. Like, if I was to go search up on my YouTube studio, it's there, but because it was so long and YouTube didn't process it, you guys will not be able to find it. So, and just in case that shit happened, people, accused me of not doing every Easter egg. I actually took screenshots on my phone to show proof that I actually did do it that day, and I have a lot of eyewitnesses as well. So, keep your asses shut. But
tell them.
But, and then that's when I started to realise, I really want to make them into videos. So when it came to the Z4C, the 7C's hype streams as of last year, anytime I reached that 11 hours to 55-minute mark, I recorded. So for when we done games on Crab Game or Codware and stuff like that. And I actually took those bits and made them into videos. So, I was streaming it. But for anyone who didn't see the stream or can't because YouTube doesn't save it, especially when I was only streaming it on YouTube at the time, you can actually go see the rest of it on a cut video where it only shows the best parts. So that's what I'm going to do for now when it comes to like streams like that, because hype streams are completely different. Like, I'll do Easter eggs for days, and then when we get to the hype streams, it will be on a different game, or potentially be on zombies when we go up against each other in challenges. But that's just me, because Twitch doesn't have a limit on, VOD, saving VODs and stuff, which is great, actually. And, I don't know whether to get all the zombie shit out of the way. There was really only, like, 3 things, but, if we're talking about hype streams, there's not much to say. It's really talking about how the live review, it's happening this Saturday. Rage, we are 3 days away. How are you feeling?
Dude, I'm excited.
I am ecstatic also. Like, what are you expecting to see? I can't say anything. Dude. As much as I fucking want to, I can't, but what are you expecting to see within the live reveal of Z4C?
So, I don't know if I can say much.
You can't, fucking, shut up!
I don't know if we're getting the players yet. I would like to... I think last year we got the players on the reveal event. I want to see the players. I am excited to see the list of who's playing this year. I think it'd be entertaining to watch whoever is playing, because, it's for charity in the first place, and it's all for fun and games, okay? It's what we got to learn about that, okay?
That's
it
right.
may be whatever the hell it's going to be, but it's for fun and games, and it's for raising money for charity, man.
That's right. Okay. Yeah, no. This year's live review will be in a different sense. I think the way we're doing it this year is definitely a better way on us and a better way for the viewers to experience. And, it's more simple, it's more smooth, it's less stressful for us. And, I think a lot of people will be happy with what we show on March 16th. So, yeah, I'll be reacting to it live. I already know what's going to happen, but I want to see other people's reactions. So, I'm going to be reacting to it live when I stream Easter eggs for days on Saturday. Rach, do you want to join me, bro? Do you want to react to the live review with me?
Dude, of course. And funnily enough, on Saturday, me and the boys are doing a Siege tournament.
Ooh, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but I said it.
Chat a lot of good
shit.
shit. So for anyone who's down for Rainbow Six Siege content, stay tuned. Because I know Caleb, I don't know what he's doing on content. That's something we could bring up if we ever get him as a special guest. Because I know Caleb, he's been posting some stuff on Rainbow Six Siege. He's streams on YouTube, but then sometimes streams on Twitch. And, he doesn't really save them. I don't really know, but Caleb, he's doing his own stuff with content. And I know you stream Rainbow from time to time as well.
Legends also posting very heavy.
Yeah, I know. Legends posting heavy Rainbow content. I know he's been posting somewhat Zombies videos in any way he can, because I know he recently uploaded on Season 2 Reload and Modern Warfare Zombies. But that was really it. But he's been posting a lot of interesting shorts on Rainbow Six Siege, to say the least. But that's all I can say. Let's move on. So, this is something Rage, you still play Fortnite, right?
I play a little bit. I dabble. I play the new update.
I know there's like a Greek god kind of update. I don't play Fortnite anymore. It's like OG Fortnite was the one retaining factor of that game back, and I know they're planning on bringing it back permanently. Once they do, I will stream Fortnite again, and hopefully I don't get banned from someone saying something stupid, even though it was nothing offensive in the first place. But Rich, dive into the newest update of Fortnite. Like, what is it?
So it's got a lot of Greek shit in it. We have 4 new Greek gods that you can battle in the battle royale scene. They have medallions, which you don't know they pretty much have they drop it, special abilities, yada yada yada, the usual stuff with Fortnite's weird adding shit.
100%.
They also have a new shotgun in this season, which is the most OP shotgun we've seen.
Jesus.
It's actually game breaking, funnily enough.
Crazy.
There's mythics. They got a DMR, AR, stuff like that. You fight Zeus, which is fun. You can fight Hades, Ares, and Cerberus as well. Those are the 4 guys.
Awesome.
They have like kind of different little boss fights.
Okay.
They're pretty unique. Besides two of them are like the same. Zeus, you shoot him, you kill him first time. He gets into like a fucking shield, summons minions, and then you go to a second phase. They got some pretty cool shit.
That's awesome. Well,
the map's different. It's great.
Well, I'm into like the gods shit and stuff. Like I like shit like that, but my issue with it is just how Fortnite plays. You know, like the cool events and updates they do. Chat, love that shit. It's how the gameplay works now. It doesn't feel the same anymore, man. It just doesn't feel the same. That's why it's not for me. But that's why I liked how they've done it with OG Fortnite. But once they bring it back, your boy will be back to that. But no, that's interesting. I hear you like, you know, stressing and like, you know, hardcore focusing on rainbows. You're trying to talk about our topics here.
It's funny enough, I'm more focused on trying to get our pictures and the corners better so they can see the gameplay.
Alright.
I am playing ranked. Though.
Oh, Jesus, okay. Well, going to our next topic, actually, the Mario sequel movie, chat, has officially been announced.
I'm
Rich,
so excited.
did you see the first movie?
Oh, I did.
What did you think of the first movie?
I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I will say it, and I will say it here so everyone can shut up about it. Chris Pratt did a good job.
I agree.
I will say it. I had doubts. I was confused. He did well. He did well.
I definitely agree. I'd say probably my biggest thing with the movie was it felt too short. Like the pacing wasn't bad of it, but it was really, really short. I don't know if you agree with me on that, but it did feel short.
I can see that. It definitely did feel short.
Yeah. No, you know, I loved the Mario movie as well, chat. I really, really did. And you know what's funny enough? I saw the Mario movie before the first 2 fucking Sonic movies, which is kind of crazy.
All right, fake fan. Get out.
I'm not a fake fan. But no, I enjoyed the Mario movie. The Mario sequel has been announced, but oh my fuck, I did not expect it to be April of 2026. Now, like that's a good thing. It's an animated movie, you know, animation, you know, it takes good time, but you know, it's like holy fuck.
Is it really 26?
Yeah, 2026 of April.
God damn, I didn't think it was 26.
Now the only thing I can imagine is that, you know, they're gonna delve really, really deep into the future of what the universe of the movies are gonna hold, and they are gonna make it longer. But oh my fuck, like, is there another reason for making it this long? Like, I know a Mario movie was talked about, but like, when did they announce the first one? Like back in like 2021?
Yeah, maybe. I think like very late 2021. I think.
If they announced it like 2021, and it released last year, didn't it?
Yeah, so it did take them 2 years after release, like after announcing. So I mean,
then that means they probably took a year break. So now it's probably it makes sense if they're taking another 2 years to make the movie, but. Just hearing the year 2026 makes it sound so fucking long. Like, we're in 2024, for God's sake. Like, chat, I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 2 years' time. I'm probably going to still be working. Like, I've always been doing my job for like 3 years. And that's crazy. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah, it is pretty nuts.
But your boy's not a fake fan of Sonic because he actually has watched live action movies, finally. And we actually... Sonic 3! It's probably going to adapt the events of Sonic Adventure 2. As you know, we got on Shadow the Hedgehog. We got revealed Maria's going to be in the movie. So, I'm excited. Rich, did you see the first 2 movies? I don't know if you know much about Sonic, because I know you're more of a...
I
know you're much...
No, I watched the first one.
You didn't watch the second?
Don't. I think I did. I just don't remember it that well.
Do you remember a red, like, animal?
Yeah, Knuckles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Then why'd you say red animal?
Well, just to
don't know
describe, because
Sonic.
he was in the second movie. If you remember that, you definitely did see the second movie.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
So
With the Chaos Emerald and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, so it's weird to think because I think they were always just saying that there is only going to be 3 Sonic movies, and it's crazy because Sonic 1 was just his origin story, which is totally fine. I get that. Sonic 2 actually just labelled the events of Sonic 2 and 3 basically combined, and then it was like, of course, we had Sonic Adventure DX, which was more Sonic characters coming into the mix. Like, one of Eggman's robots, Big the Cat, Amy, Cream, all that stuff, and we were facing against Chaos. And then, of course, there was Sonic Adventure 2. We're completely, like, skipping that, and we're now going to Sonic Adventure 2. And, that's crazy to me, but I don't know how I feel about that, because I know I watched a video recently, someone talking about how they shouldn't have shown Shadow yet. Like, they should not adapt, the events of that stuff yet, but Shadow's such a beloved character, and I know that people get, like, the edginess of him, like, I totally get that, but I think what they're doing is a good idea. I'm still on the hanger whether to say, is it a good idea that they're adapting it and completely skipping over a really cool-ass arc of Sonic, or is it a good idea that they're going into one of the best arcs immediately? I don't know, but the day they were releasing the movie is the 20th of December of this year, and the fucking saddest thing about it is that I'm probably not going to be able to see it because I will be away celebrating my mother's 50th, but that's totally fine. My mother's way more important.
I'm
anyway.
a SJ.
But that is the same release date actually of when Sonic Adventure 2 released. They wanted to make it really special and release it on that day. So Sonic Movie 2 I think released in 2022. So 2021 I think. So this will be 3 years. But apparently they had a lot of issues because of the striking, but they did say how the movie would not be affected in any way. But a lot of people are getting concerned. But I think we'll be revealed something soon because when the voice actor of Sonic actually revealed that he's recording his lines, and that's taken around about 3 months to do the lines. So it makes me wonder how long this movie's going to fucking be, which makes me really excited because there's a lot to cover within the Shadow the Hedgehog and the arc.
Yeah.
So I'm really, really quite excited. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 3-hour plus movie. Like, there's so much to do. But with one of the scripts being leaked, I'm not going to say much because I don't know if we'd be taken down. We probably will. But from what it sounds like, they will change a couple of things. But I don't know. With how the Sonic movies have done, they definitely have changed a couple of things, but not major things to the point where, oh my fuck, they're not adapting the true story. Like, everyone says the Sonic movies are fucking peak, like, video game adaptations. So they will probably tweak, the storyline a bit with how they've done within the previous movies, but nothing too major. At least I hope, because this arc is going to be great for what they do in this. But as far as I'm aware, hopefully we get a trailer by this June, because Summer's Game Fest actually just got announced today on June 7th. Now, Jeff Keighley actually revealed Sonic 2 in the Game Awards of 2021. Well, 2021, one of the two. And that was when Sonic 2 was released. And, with, them not being able to show Sonic 3 on the Game Awards, because the Game Awards always end in December, Sonic 3 is probably going to be announced during Summer's Game Fest. And me personally, I'm going to be really excited for that. When the Game Awards announced not one, but 2 Sonic projects last time, that being Sonic Movie 2 and Sonic Frontiers being one of the best Sonic games of all time, by the way, was absolutely phenomenal. It was such a good year for Sonic. And, ever since the release of Sonic 2 and Sonic Frontiers, there's never a day now where I actually don't see Sonic the Hedgehog trending on Twitter. Like, there's days where it doesn't. It's not, super huge, but, this has been the biggest Sonic's been in a while. There's some days where I see it trending on Twitter because people are talking about previous games. The music has always been banging, and, the conversations talking about Sonic 3. But I'm pretty sure that we will get it revealed the Sonic 3 trailer during Summer's Game Fest. And another thing I want to state that, will this be the best Sonic movie? I want to say yes. You know, Jim Carrey, goated voice actor, as everyone knows, is the voice actor from Eggman. Now, as you know, he actually stated out saying he doesn't want to do any movies or any sequels unless the movie script is written in golden ink. So basically, like, peak perfection, basically, is what we're saying. And Jim Carrey confirmed that he will be playing as Eggman in Sonic 3. So that genuinely makes me wonder, will this movie be not only one of the best video game adaptations of all time, but genuinely one of the greatest movies of all time? I am hyped, personally. And along with that, we're also getting Sonic X Shadow Generations, which is basically Sonic Generations Remastered, along with a full, long-ass campaign of Shadow the Hedgehog going through his PTSD phases. But that's...
What?
We'll get to that another time. Yeah, no, I'm personally hyped for the Sonic 3 stuff, and I can't wait to see it. Instead of it's in hell, I might be able to get to see instead of it. Actually, I don't know when we're leaving. Chat, do I get my mom on stream? Do I get my mom on the ShitezCast?
Mama SJ? Do you really want to get Mama SJ on the ShitezCast right now?
Mom!
Oh shit.
Mom!
Welcome
When are
the
we
special
leaving?
guest.
For your holiday!
We're getting the best special guest
The
in the world,
20th!
Mama SJ.
Fuck, we're leaving on the day the movie releases. Oh,
That's fucking hilarious.
that's... Oh. Okay, thank you. Chat, I'm angry. Oh.
Can we give a shout out to Mama SJ for birthing the Clerky SJ?
Shout out to my mom, chat.
Shout out to Mama SJ.
I got told I had a big head at birth and it was painful.
I was told I was a mistake.
I got told I was an accident.
I was both.
So was I.
I just, one of those days, I guess.
But we were good ones, though.
Huh.
Shut up. Anyway. So, this is something else you can delve onto because I have only played Helldivers 2 once, but I know there's a new update to Helldivers 2, and that is the Fire Tornado update. I don't know if you've experienced it, Rage, but...
I have not played the update, no.
You've not?
I have not. I didn't know that was a thing.
Seriously. I tagged you in the tweet.
Yeah.
At least I know. I think I probably only tagged Cameron in the tweet, actually. Chat. I don't know. Me and Rage might need to stream Helldivers 2 tomorrow to experience this. But apparently there's a new planet with fire tornadoes. And it looks very sick. I didn't look much into it when it got revealed on Twitter. But when I actually watched some videos, it doesn't look as big as I thought it would. But it looks fucking cool. Like, little fire tornadoes are everywhere. So, that'll be something that we'll be able to talk about. But I will say, though, Rage, you actually liked this retweet that I posted on Twitter. The Helldivers 2 soundtrack on When You're Landing to the Planets and Moons.
Mm-hmm.
Peak, by the way.
Oh, dude, they really are.
The soundtrack in that game is actually fucking brilliant. Like, I don't know what it is with video game soundtracks, chat, but most of them, they be peak. They be peak.
Yeah,
They be peak.
Most of them recently, dude. Especially Helldivers hits.
Oh yeah, no, Helldivers. Like, Rich, did you ever play the first Helldivers? Let alone knew about it. Neither did I. But that's a tale for another day. I'm going through the topics in order, some of which I'm trying to explain which one we should talk about first. We could actually talk about the one that's actually been on everyone's mind recently, because this is getting leaked like left, right, and center. The multiplayer Spider-Man game, which was called Spider-Man: The Great Way, which is the same layout as Spider-Man 2, but of course it's a Spider-Verse game. You play as, multiple Spider-Men, and you get to do missions and a bunch of shit. Now, PlayStation, I think people were saying how they find it coincidental how PlayStation's leaking this. Like, the official PlayStation is leaking just all these cancelled, trailers and cancelled game shit. And people are now assuming that it's got to be delayed and not cancelled because this is something that they definitely could have missed on. And a multiplayer Spider-Man game, from what I've seen, it sounds strange and it looks strange, but it's cool as shit. Like, it does look awesome. So I'm not going to say it's delayed until I have confirmed info that it's delayed. But as of right now, we've always been told that it's cancelled, so I'm going to believe it's cancelled. But It looks cool as shit. Rich, I know the first Spider-Man, the Spider-Man PlayStation game, the first one was actually ported to PC and stuff. Did you ever play those games?
No, I couldn't tell you the last time I played a Spider-Man game. I think it was on PS3 maybe.
Was it Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Peak game, by the way, chat. I played that like
Oh, dude, it was
24/7.
great.
Like that was when I was introduced to like the other Spider-Man. I thought it was so cool. But that was my peak Spider-Man moments there, chat. That game right there. But that's just me. But no, hopefully the Spider-Man game, if it is cancelled, comes back into the works. Yes, chat, I'm taking off my socks, by the way. No feet stream.
Hey,
sorry,
yo, Bro's bringing out the grippers.
something's poking my toes within these socks, and they have to go.
Something's poking my toes.
I know that's out of context, but let's not talk about it. But yeah, so going back to zombies here, these are like really the last two things here, before we get to one of the main topics of today's ShitezCast, which Braden actually sent me today. I actually showed you this. Freckleson breaking the Shadows of Evil world record by a whole 30 seconds. Now,
Let's go.
the world record before this was 20 minutes. 20 minutes. So, a sub 20 is possible now solo, with a time of 19 minutes in 36 or 34 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Which, GG's to Freckleson, by the way, man. Like, Shadows of Evil is such a fun map to speedrun, but I never thought of the use of Anywhere But Here. I never thought about, on a map like Shadows, I never thought about it. So to see it actually happen was actually really, really cool. And he got the perfect spawns, honestly, where he spawned in with Anywhere But Here. So RNG was on his side, chat. RNG was on his side, but
Yes, sir.
your boy was 6th in the world once for Shadows of Evil speedruns, chat. But that was like
What did it just released?
Well, this was probably 2018, 2017.
God damn.
So I was very ancient at the time, chat. But no, I loved speedrun Shadows. I still do till this day, but I don't do any of the new strats because your boy's very lazy for getting into speedrunning. And I remember Webby actually asked me this, saying, if the amount of Easter eggs I've done for Easter eggs for days, would I ever do Easter egg speedrunning? It's like, the only time I'd ever do it is if it's a map that I really enjoy. And funnily enough, the map size speedrun is Final Reich, Shadows of Evil.
Hell no. Hold on. Did you say fucking Final Reich? Did you really just come out the gate and went, yeah, Final Reich?
Well, I've got more Sion. Final Reich, Shadows of Evil, Der Eisendrache.
Okay.
Void of Despair.
I'm leaving. Cancel the show.
I enjoyed speedrunning that map, and so did
We're done.
Freckleson actually. I got into Void of Despair speedrunning because I saw a smart guy speedrunning and he got like a 40-minute time, and I was blown away by that because without Voyage, there's better strats now, but like at that time, I was blown away thinking, how the fuck do you get a map like Voyage done in 48 minutes? And so I done it and I got 56 and I was like, I'm fucking proud. But no. Void of Despair, I definitely still do some of the speedrun strats, but when it comes to speedrunning in general, the only time I really speedrun now is if I get that speedrunning feeling of a map that I'm like so shocked by going, oh my god, you can get this fucking time on a speedrun on this map? That's crazy. Or if it's for an upcoming competition, like take Summer Zombies for example, that was cancelled, it was Perk's event, which by the way, it's Perk's birthday today, everyone. So
it's Perka?
It's Perka. I'm pretty sure the man just turned 23. So I actually meant to say at the start.
Old.
So shout out to Mr. Perka. Perka, we hope you're having a fantastic birthday today. You've been a goat to for the years you've worked on C4C along with Braden, Caleb, Cameron, Revived, and the others. And of course, you are still a leading man within the zombies community and the biggest Spider-Man fanboy I've ever met. But aside from that, we love you, Perka, and we hope you have a fantastic birthday. So, shout out to Perka for his happy birthday. But no, when it comes to speedrunning, the most of the time I do it now is if like an upcoming competition, and I was doing the 9 speedrun, and at that time when 9 was out, 40 something minutes was like one of the good times to get 49. Like a sub 40 was possible, but like by like 39 minutes now it's like I think just 30 minutes on the dot. I'm pretty sure. So if you get rid of about that time on 9, yeah, no, you're fine. Especially when like you need to get to certain rounds and stuff, and the amount of parts you need to collect and in-game stuff you need to obtain. It's like there's a lot of shit to do on 9. So it's deadly impressive, but I remember me and Ayla were going back LA, one of the biggest speedrunners for Infinite Warfare Zombies. Actually, him, Menobot, and someone else, I can't remember, my apologies, and I know you do a lot of super speed Easter egg speedruns on Infinite Warfare on the daily, but shouts to you, by the way. Actually broke the 3-player world record for Zombies in Spaceland as of recently. I'm pretty sure they got 9 minutes. 9 minutes.
God damn.
So that's really impressive. Or just 10 minutes exactly, one of the two. But...
Joe, why is it okay?
Huh?
I think Joe's offended by your speed running and not shouting him out on IW.
Joe, I apologize. You shoot at 5 o'clock in the morning. My ass is still asleep.
Joe, I think he's making excuses, but continue.
But moving on from that. Yeah, no. LA, me and him were going back and forward within Summer Zombies for the 9 speedrun to actually get into the competition. And I managed to get 45 minutes, then he bet me. I got 43 minutes, then he bet me by a couple of seconds, got 42 minutes. I was about to get 41, and then my game fucking crashed. But I managed to actually do well in the Varut starting room, and I managed to get a placement in there and then. The event was sadly cancelled, but it was whatever, man. I had a great time doing it anyway. Because I'm a really competitive Zombies guy now. Because I was always really competitive, probably my time during from CFC 2 to 4, and then as soon as CFC 4 ended, up to like where I am now, I just didn't want to do competitive Zombies. But now, I'm getting back into it with Flavor Does Zombies Community Showdown 2. My ass is going to be back in that shit. And, you know, there's any other Zombies events that I can attend, I definitely want to do it and take part of. But, yeah. When it comes to speedrunning in general, that's the only time I'll ever speedrun. Rage, have you, like, speedrunning Zombies maps? Like, just, like, not because of events or competitions, like, just out of spite and, like, out of feelings.
Are you forgetting who you're talking to right now?
I know you're doing Attack. Like, I know you've done Attack speedruns with Joe. But, like, any other maps?
Dead of the Night.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Why? I'm not complaining. I'm just.
Why?
I'm just really curious. I know you like the map, but like, was there a specific reason or?
No.
Just wanted to speedrun it.
I'm a random guy. I mean, I did do 24 hours on Dead of the Night.
I see.
That was something. Still love the map.
What would you rate it in your top 10?
Oh
boy.
Maybe.
Seriously?
If I think about it, maybe, yeah.
Is Chuck in my chat? No. Okay, right, you're safe.
Just checking the chat. Dude, listen, hear me out. I can give you some numbers real quick.
Numbers?
Actually, I can't. No, go ahead. I'll make the list and I'll tell you what my top 10 is.
Dennis playing Rainbow Six Siege at the moment, chat, for anyone wondering as to why he can't do it. And also, he's lazy.
What the hell?
I'm joking, Rich.
I can do it, asshole.
Can you do it whilst playing Rainbow?
Yeah, because I'm about to lose.
But yeah, no. I might do speedrunning a bit more now because I'm thinking of the amount of shit that I need to do for Easter Eggs Today's episode 300. Like, I've got a lot of custom maps to do. I've got the 5 story mission Easter eggs and the actual Easter egg of Glavorm within Modern Warfare Zombies. And then, of course, I'm deciding to do Richtofen and Amax's side, remasters and originals. It's like, I've got so much shit to do in Easter eggs for Days 300, so I might need to start pick up speedrunning now, just for this case.
You should, man.
Like, when it comes to, like, Nat, Virach, Numa, like, I'm only doing the song Easter eggs, so I don't really need a speedrun for them, but I'm talking, like, main Easter eggs, you know? But, like, when it comes to, like, maps that, you know, aren't 4-player, you know, I've got the solo mods for them, and that's fine, but the only maps I find, you know, alright to solo speedrun is probably Call of Duty, because that's, like, a normal, solo speedrun. Shangri-La, which I think is actually okay. Moon, that's RNG heavy. Ascension's also okay, I guess. What else? Shadows of Evil. You're doing the last step with the solo mod, so I guess it's not even that heavy, but still. What else? And that's really I can't really think of any other Easter eggs that are 4-playable. I mean, there's Transit and Max aside, they're easy. Diarize, that's easy as well, but the Max side's so dead buggy, which I experienced as of recently, and I can see why Chuck hates the Max side a lot. Buried and Richtofen Max's side, the only bad thing about the Richtofen side on Maxis is literally the lethal step, but if your race uses aimbot and can predict the future, and, you know, get based in the Kunk V video and get reacted by Mrs. Helix and predict all the switches correctly, then it's a poggers moment. Do you remember when you done that?
It was a poggers moment, but do you remember what the intro was to Buried?
Chucky Poo joined your Met server. He looked lonely.
Yeah, that wasn't a W intro, man.
Why were you upset by that? A lot of people thought that was funny. Lex didn't understand it, granted.
Yeah, Lex didn't even say it. I don't even think he said anything. He just kind of ignored it. I
want to say something as well. Like, I was included in the video when he forgot how to, you know, because he never done Zetspo in a wild truck at the time, so when he was figuring out how to get the electric zipline one and what button to press to actually get off it, I told him it was melee, but the picture he used to show me was when my brother wanted to go to Warner Brothers Studios in London because there's a Harry Potter tour. My bro is a big fan of Harry Potter, so we went there for his birthday, but we went to like a water park and he buried me in sand. I actually used that as my Tinder profile to look unique and actually pretty goofy.
That's the picture?
I used that as a Tinder profile once, yeah.
That's awful.
I know, but at least people know I have, you know, a good goofy sense of character, right?
I don't know about that.
You don't think I'm goofy?
I mean that's a word.
You don't think I have a good sense of character?
Welcome, Spider-Man, to the chat.
So I'm getting messages from people chat. But no, so that's a funny story from you. But another thing, moving on to our next topic, Rich.
I just can't imagine you on Tinder, man.
Why?
Like, you're you, man.
What the fuck does that mean?
Like, you are the Clarky SJ.
What's wrong with me going on Tinder?
I just can't see you on Tinder.
Well, I'll say this. Oh, fuck, I almost slipped out of my fucking jail. I don't like the perspective of online dating. I like the whole thing where you actually bump into someone, you get to know them, you become friends with them, and then, you know, you start to grow a good connection of love between each other, and then boom, you're in a relationship. Like, I like that idea more. I guess the whole thing as to why I tried online dating was, one, I wanted to see what it was like. I wanted to try it out. Two, that is really the only reason. I just wanted to see how it would go. And, you know, it's not a bad thing, but whenever I think of online dating, I genuinely think, oh my god, this is dead depressing. And, you know, online dating is not a completely bad thing. It's not. Like, I know a lot of people from work, actually, who have a lot of successful relationships from Tinder. And, you know, I know some of my friends still use it, whether they're in a relationship or not. But, you know, it's like, I'm not the huge fan of online dating, but I'm not going to deny that I've definitely not have tried it before, just because to see what it was like. And, you know, it is definitely, like, one of the better ways to try and get in contact with people, because for someone like me, I really don't get into, like, contact with people, like, in my country. Like, chat, most of my friends are from different countries in the States. Like, the only friend I have here was someone I knew in high school. Like, he was in the elementary school I was in. But, if anything, we only knew each other because we were friends with the same person. But then, because we ended up in the same class and we weren't with that other guy who we were friends with, we were just like, you want to, like, hop on Black Ops 3, play some zombies? He was like, yeah, dude. And that's how we became best mates. He's literally the only guy I talk to in the country. And he's a great guy. And I actually figured out that Real K Cosmic as well, he actually told me that he doesn't live far from me. I'd love to meet you, Carl. I'd love to meet you. I actually didn't know he was a fellow Scotsman. But
Bring them back. We need them back.
But you know, it's like online dating for me. It's not my go-to. It really isn't. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. But I'm not going to deny that I have tried it before, and you know, but definitely isn't for me. I just want to see what it'd be like in is it for me? Is it for me? Rich, have you tried the Tinder window? Have you tried the online of dating?
I have not done any online dating. I may
Really?
have like met people in games. I don't know if you want to classify it like that. But
That's completely different. Like that's online, yeah, but like online dating as in like apps like Tinder, Bumble, stuff like that.
no, I've never touched one of those.
Never.
Never.
Do you have any input on the online dating scene for anyone who might?
Jokingly, if you bought the $100 version of Tinder, like if you bought that package, you're weird. Yeah, seek help. But legitimately, I don't see a problem with it.
I don't see a problem
most
with
of our world is technology, so
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, I definitely don't see a problem with it either. Especially how it's a real good and somewhat of a better way to get in contact with people nowadays.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I can agree, but I'll say my hand. It's not for me, but I definitely have tried it before. But
yeah, I don't think it's for me either.
Yeah.
I think that's why I haven't tried.
Yeah, but good on you. And you know, I'm quite surprised that was a topic that we've not brought up in these fucking past 3 episodes.
Really?
So, yeah, I don't think we've ever talked about it, and it was never something that was planned for today's fucking topics of the ShitezCast.
Listen, hey, we're talking about random shite, don't we?
You know, that's right. That's right. We're living up to our fucking name. But we have 2 more topics before we bump into any random ones as well along the way. Lee Ross, the man himself, stated that the impossible was going to happen, but not in a way I think a lot of people would expect. A standalone zombies game was going to happen, made by Jason Blundell and Lee Ross. Rich.
Really? That's confirmed?
Wait, you didn't see the tweet?
No, I didn't see the tweet.
What? You didn't know about this?
That's a non-bullshit? Like, that's real?
Let me read out the tweet for you. God damn, you didn't know about this?
I don't do Twitter very much, dude. I go on Twitter to check clips that have been added, and that's about it, man.
When did I stream Easter eggs for days? Because Spider-Man told me for this while I was streaming Easter eggs for days. When did I stream Easter eggs for days? Yeah, 2 days ago.
Yeah, I didn't see that, man.
Damn, right. Okay, well, let me read out the tweet for you. Because every time I pull up Twitter whilst I'm streaming the ShitezCast specifically chat, my stream tends to die. I don't know why. But Lee Ross tweeted this. I can only say that once upon a time, in a galaxy far away, in the land that time forgot, you kinda/sorta had Jason Blundell and Lee Ross working on a standalone zombies game, but it was not attached to COD in any way, shape, or form. Almost. How'd you feel?
I'm tingling right now, man.
So, a standalone zombies game, chat, was actually going to happen. Which, you know, it's kind of crazy because Chopper made a video, and this was one of the videos that actually made Chopper blow up. He made this video years ago just talking about, you know, a standalone zombies game, if it was going to happen or not, and, you know, what would it be like. Now, here's the thing. I made a video on this, but I decided not to because I'm lazy for editing, and, you know, it wasn't really good because I rushed things. But I want to say, you know, the biggest thing that caught me off guard was the fact that it wasn't attached to COD. It was going to be its own separate game. And, you know, I like that. But, you know, COD at that time, if Lee Ross and Jason Blundell were running it, Activision was running COD at the time. You know, Call of Duty Zombies was built off Call of Duty assets. So, of course, they would have to take some Call of Duty assets. And if they weren't going to attach it to COD at all, Activision sure as hell wasn't going to make money off it. So I want to take a guess that Activision stopped them saying, listen, if you're going to use our assets, we want money for this. Now I'm going to take a guess that they said no.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Like, there's literally no other way I could think of it at the time. And, you know, you can't tell me that Zombies is one of, if not the most popular game mode in Call of Duty. Like, they even said, in Modern Warfare history, like, out of the 6 Modern Warfares, 3 reboots, and the 3 originals, out of all 6 of those Modern Warfares, Zombies has been the best third mode for Modern Warfare history. And like,
Really?
but it's like, you know, they even said that in the tweet in the launch of Modern Warfare Zombies, but it's like, holy fuck. Like, Zombies has been the best game mode for Call of Duty ever. Like, granted, MP's great. Not all the time, but, you know, it's had its good moments. And Campaign does as well. And even Blackout, chat. The Battle Royale.
We love Blackout.
We love Blackout. I really do love Blackout. And, you know, if they didn't make it free to play, it would have definitely still be alive till this day, I feel like. Maybe not a lot, because Warzone would exist, but, you know, they made literally Warzone 2 a thing, and it's garbage. Like, Warzone 2 is legit garbage. Like, granted, like, I wasn't a fan of Warzone 1. I played it, like, sometimes, but still wasn't my thing, man. Like, you know, Blackout done it where it was just, it was more fun. It's just where it was like, do whatever the fuck you want. Here's some of your classic-based maps on an island with some new shit as well on top of that. Like, I don't know, man. I loved Blackout. I know big content creators like Dr. Shroud. Dr. Shroud? Dr. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect and Shroud. I actually loved the fuck out of Blackout. So, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying, man.
They had some good gunfights in Blackout. There's a lot of clips of them 1v1ing.
Oh yeah, 100%. With like guns like the SDM being overpowered at the time, which a lot of people don't use anymore because it got nerfed, or the Koshka. Like, it was great. And I know Lex actually grinded the fuck out of day 1 for the Blackout beta, doing 24 hours of it. I actually got home and played with my friends on the Blackout beta, and I actually bumped into my friend in a solo match. And he killed me in Verrucht, and I was like, what the fuck did you just do? He's like, what do you mean I did just do? I'm like, you just killed someone in Verrucht, right? And he went, how the fuck do you know? I'm like, I was that person, you bitch! Like,
that's pretty great.
I don't know, man. I love Blackout. And, you know, when it was revealed to me, I was like, what? What is this? Do you remember how Blackout was revealed? When David Vonderhaar was on stage?
I actually don't remember, no.
When he was, like, showing every bit of it, and then he was like, this is Blackout!
I did not remember that.
You don't remember that?
No.
No, it was great. But a standalone zombies game is going to happen, chat, but that's the only way I can see it can happen. And, you know, if it was zombies, whether it be the Aether storyline, the character models, the assets, the guns, whatever, I'm going to take a guess that Activision was like, no, you're taking assets from a game that we own. So, let us make some money from it. 100%, if Jason Mundell and Lee Ross didn't want to attach the COD, they were definitely not 100% fans of Activision. And I doubt they just wanted to... That just shows how passionate they are about, you know, the current state of COD. Because Lee Ross has been tweeting about how... Why are you coughing? What's wrong?
You know, random shite likes to happen. So I'm mid-match. You know, I went around for the team. You know, new round loading up. And my game crashed.
Oh!
Oh, fuck. Continue, man.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying how, like, you know, Lee Ross and, you know, Jason Mundell, with the amount of criticism that they actually did get, they were very, very passionate about zombies, man. Like, very passionate about zombies. It just shows you how passionate that they are still about zombies, coming out with, like, tweets like that, you know? Because it's like, you know, they might see some good things with, like, you know, within MW3 Zombies, Cold War and shit, but, like, you know, I'm sure they know a better path on what zombies could be led on, but due to Activision and the time crunch that they're giving the developers, it's not fun, man. It's really not.
I would.
But a standalone zombies game, chat, it was going to happen. It was not going to be, like, locked in with, like, fucking bundles and shit. It wasn't going to be attached to that shit at all. It's just wild to think. But that's that story. And so now, the next topic I want to point on is actually one of the main topics of today, which actually Braden did send me this. Now, I'm not going to dive deep into this because this is actually pretty fucking violent. Now, I did show Rage this, actually. Now, Rage probably knows what I'm talking about.
Nope.
Really? You don't remember? The Sheets incident?
Is it in our DMs?
Yeah.
I remember talking about it. I don't remember what it is.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say the full thing, but as you guys know, ShitezCast is based around,
Oh.
you know, it looks the exact same as the logo Sheets, and my brother Braden actually worked with Sheets. He worked for Sheets for a while, and it wasn't his thing. But when I first met Braden, he thought it was funny about how I said shite instead of shit. And when I figured out he worked in Sheets, I called it shites, and we thought it was funny. But Braden actually sent me an incident that actually almost occurred in Shites. Sorry, Sheets. And I don't know if it's actually near Braden. I'm pretty sure it's not. But and this is for people out there, this is a warning, so YouTube, don't take me down for this. I will try and avoid the violent shit as much as possible. But steer clear away from the Phillipsburg Sheets. I'm pretty sure it's fine now because this was like fucking 5 days ago, but just in case. This guy went to go get food and tea, and he was sitting in his car, and a guy walked up to the door with something that, he shouldn't have, that was loaded. And he pulled his sleeve down to grab that thing and walked inside. So I think a robbery was going to happen. He grabbed a case of Mountain Dew without paying for it, so he went to steal shit. And he walked out, and he was currently standing outside the building, waiting for, probably something or someone to go after him, so he was ready to defend himself if needed. Another guy pulled up and got out with a black eye, so I'm pretty sure he bet someone up. The guys, I think, are alright. They are totally fine. He still has a bit of a black eye, but he's totally fine. And there was actually 2 other people that ended up with somewhat of the same injuries, but he should be fine now. It was called and notified, but if for any of the viewers out there, if you're going to Sheets in Phillipsburg, it should be fine now, but just a warning that shit happened there. When did Rain send me this? 10 days ago. 10 days ago, so it's probably fine now, but
damn.
Bad shit happened.
Dude,
No, actually, no, this was
imagine-
2 days ago. This was 2 days ago he sent me this. I forgot that the month and the days are switched around for people that I'm friends on American on Discord, never mind.
Hear me out, right?
Here and
Sheets get shut down globally. We take their name and they won't have the trademark anymore, and then we make merch and then we make profit.
I think we'll make merch either way.
We should definitely look that up before we do, because it may have free use because it's not.
I swear we've
Sheets.
talked about
Well,
this
well-
like 5 fucking times already.
Yeah, but no offense, you're not the sharpest tool in the shed.
What do you mean I'm not sharp still in the shit?
It means you are dull.
I'm not dull. I'm not depressing, am I?
That's okay.
What?
I meant smart, Clark.
Why don't you just say that then?
Because I don't know, Clark. I don't know.
God's sake, you'd think you'd just get straight to the point, man. It's not that hard. I mean, a lot of people nowadays tend to stay away from the truth because they don't like the sound of it. That's why people get upset. They lie to themselves, and a lot of people lie to others so that they can feel better about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But it will never lead to a brighter future if you don't tell the truth. And the truth hurts. It will, but it will definitely give you closure and more better peace of mind knowing that you do know the truth. So, never lie is what I'm saying. It's a bad thing. Never lie. But
Can we get W Clarks in the chat?
all I'm saying is that lying is not a good thing. And my ass has lied. And as Chuck says this on a daily basis, that I cap on the daily. Anytime I do that, it's not something serious. It's something funny at most. And I cap on purpose sometimes, but I say it in a tone where it's obvious I'm capping, I've also bet Elden Ring. I've also bet Undertale. Shit like that. I'll make it obvious. But, that's something funny. When it comes down to serious shit, don't lie. And, unless you need to do it if you were in a dangerous situation and you had to lie to protect something or someone, do it, you know, fucking do it. You know, I'd do it, but you know, when it comes down to it, you gotta tell the fucking truth. So yeah, the goat himself, my brother is in the chat. Braden is in the chat. Can we get W's Braden's in the chat? Let me see, what is Braden saying here? So basically, live for fun, man. GG's. Yes, Braden. Shite. Yes.
All right, you want to hear a random shite real quick?
Another random shite. All right, Braden, do you have any random shites to put in the chat? Because I've actually got all the topics out of my
My
shit.
girl just texted me saying school bus caught fire.
A school bus caught on fire.
I'm assuming it literally just happened.
Well, I hope everyone's all right, and hope everyone is, you know, getting treated, and hopefully no one's badly injured. I'm hoping. I'm praying for that.
Yeah.
But anyone else got random shites in chat to talk about? I literally tried to pull up as much topics as possible, but I've literally talked about most of the shit that I wanted to talk about.
Spider-Man said, "Yeah, you didn't talk about Caleb's shit."
Oh yeah, he was talking about that. It was from a Subway, wasn't it?
What?
Oh well, actually no, I remember now. Sheets is a crazy place, bro. Rich, have you been to Sheets?
Yeah, I love Sheets. They have great food.
Really?
Dude, their mozz sticks. Oh, dude.
Brandon, you worked there. Do you have an opinion on this? Like, I had a glizzy there. The glizzy was okay. The glizzy was okay, chat. You find needles in the bathroom and shit. It's crazy. What? That's fucking dangerous, man. You can get infections and diseases from that. Blech. But no. Yeah, he knows what's good. All right, Braden. Okay, I see it. Braden, if I ever see you again, take me to a safe Sheets, please. I hope the Sheets that we went to last time was safe. What else?
Okay. How you know a Sheets is safe is that it's in a, like, they're usually all in a busy, like, intersection, you know, they're usually there, but you can tell by the people that are in it, and I shit you not, that sounds so fucked up, but it's true. If you see some fucked up motherfucker working behind the counter, do not go there.
Oh, like, not even that, like, do you ever get the feeling of when, like, you walk in a room or a building, you just feel something's off? Like, do you ever get that feeling at all?
Yes, I do.
I've gotten that feeling, but Bad Twos, they're open for 24 hours a night, so when it's all crazy, damn. But back to Caleb's shit. I remember what he was talking about now. I was playing Modern Warfare 3 at the time. Caleb mentioned how whenever you eat sweet corn, you take a shit, and you see your shit at the bottom of the toilet, you actually still see the pieces of sweet corn in your shit.
Oh, yeah.
I see that. I eat Subway actually quite a lot, and I'm surprisingly not fat. But, you know, I do see that, and we were genuinely curious as to why that's the case. It's the stuff that's within sweet corn, and I don't know what it was, but if you eat a specific thing...
Weird ass name.
I don't know what it's called, but, like, we were thinking... If you eat that specific thing, like that specific element that's in sweet corn, just that, would it come out with that just specific, you know, thing, or would it just be plain shit?
I think it would, like, I guess it depends, because it says it's it's coded in that. It's not that itself. You know what I mean?
I guess. I'm actually surprised that we're actually having a serious conversation about poop.
I think it's pretty valid.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty valid as well. I done my biology. Failed, but I done my biology.
Hi, Doug. That's fucking...
I didn't do best in science, bro. My mom was strict when it come to me doing sciences. I did not want to do a science at all. I was bad at physics. I was bad at chemistry. Like, sure, I learned, like, a couple of things, but I was bad at it. I was so bad at science. Like, the easiest one to learn was biology. And I done alright in it at best. I got a C. But science wasn't for me, man. Science was not for me. I learned more from science from fucking anime than I do in real life school.
What were you in school, Clark?
What do you mean?
Like, were you a math nerd?
Well,
were
that's
you...
I'm stupid, you know? But But
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah,
like
continue.
really stupid. Shitcast? No, we're not going to turn it to ShitezCast, Brendan. We'll keep it as the ShitezCast. But no, it varied. So in the first year, my favorite subject was English. Actually, we only get 6 years of high school. I was a big fan of English. Second
Whoa,
year,
whoa, whoa. Hold on. You only said only 6?
we only get 6 years of high school. Yeah.
Motherfucker, we only get 4.
Well, we can leave. You have the option to leave at fourth year.
Wait. What?
What?
Break down how your high school works, because this is confusing me.
Okay, right. So we get 7 years of elementary, but for us it's called primary, right?
Okay, yeah, I know that.
So we get primary 1, primary 2, primary 3, primary 4, primary 5, primary 6, primary 7, right?
Uh-huh.
So once that's over, we're then in high school. Right?
Okay.
So high school,
Okay, I get that.
we get year 1, year 2, and year 3. Right? And
Okay.
and you can't leave those years, right? But then you've got years 4, 5, and 6. So you have the chance to leave, depending on if you've gotten really good grades in your first, second, and third year. You can leave, or you can just leave because you want to fucking leave. And the same applies to the fifth and sixth year. I stayed behind because I was a dumbass. And also, there was COVID at the time on my last year of fifth year. And I wanted to look for a job anyway, but jobs were tough to look for at the time. So I stayed in school just because I wanted to stay in school and I had nothing else better to do. I had content, yeah, but that was it. Like, I had to get outside and stuff and do something, you know? And I missed all the people I did hang out with. So, you know, I went back in school. But, like, you can leave in fourth year or fifth year and sixth year you want. But, like, I feel like how it works is the first 3 years of high school, if you do really, really well, you can quit, go get a job by the time you're in fourth year. The fourth year and fifth year and sixth year is like the college stages, but without going to college, if you get what I mean. Like, it's classified as high school, but you're doing college work in high school.
Okay.
And it's like you can leave whenever you want to in those 3 years. So, but again, I was a dumbass and CV happened at the time, so I stayed until my last year. But no, every year it changed for me. So first year was English. Second year, I didn't have a favourite subject. Second year was the worst year of my whole entire high school life. And that year was the worst year of my life in general. The third year was alright. I quite liked third year. I think I chose music tech at the time, which is basically focusing on music with technology and stuff. I really liked that. And the thing is, though, like, throughout my first 3 years of high school, I lived literally 2 minutes from my high school. I literally just had to walk. But because this building was super old, it was about to get really run down. They knocked that building down and decided to move it somewhere else. So I had to start taking a bus, and the school looked new, it was great. And I took music technology up again in fourth year. And I was taking my National 5s, which was basically, you know, one of the higher levels of grades. And that's what I did. I done really well. I passed with flying colours. But I was doing not so well in the most important subjects, that being math. I was alright in math, granted. Science, I was shit at. And English, I was actually okay at. But my mom didn't actually always approve of, you know, me doing a science. She always said I should have a science. I didn't want to do science. I hated science. I did not like science whatsoever.
Wait. So you're telling me you could just not do science?
No, you have to do science to a specific point. Like, you know, your subjects get chosen for you. Well,
okay.
Well, no, hang on. You can choose your own subjects in third year, but they'll tell you, like, what ones you can't choose. So English, you always need to do English. English is always a guarantee.
Yeah.
Like, you physically cannot do English. Math, that's optional as well, but I was, you know, as much as I was okay at math, I still got, you know, I wanted to choose it. Because the math teachers were actually great, man. The majority of math teachers were actually fucking great. What?
I'm just agreeing with you. Math teachers are always pretty damn cool.
Yeah. One of them I was actually really fun with. And you know the cartoon character Roadrunner?
Yes.
Because I was one of the fastest in my school, and my math teacher called me Roadrunner. Mr. Smith, great guy.
Are you sure it's because you're not like a scrawny guy?
No, but he reminds me a lot of George Clooney, so I called him George Clooney.
Okay, got it.
But no, math was okay, but science, I didn't do well in chemistry and physics. Biology was like the easiest one out of the three, but I remember I was losing it on the phone with my mother because she did not want me doing my advanced higher, music technology. Well, my higher, because I had to do, you have to pass higher to get to advanced higher, and the only way I was going to get to advanced higher if I took my higher in 5th year. But it would mean I'd have to sacrifice the science. And my mum was not having that. So I did not take music technology in 5th year, and I was really upset. And I still hold her to that till this day. And I totally get, I had great biology teachers. My last one, she actually got fired because of how she treated the students poorly. One of which being me. She was just a total ass. But no, it was alright. And then when it came down to it, I just didn't do well in biology. If anything, I just barely passed. C- at best.
Damn.
But it's not like I never put a lot of work into science. I'll admit it. If I put more into it, I definitely probably would have passed. But it just wasn't for me. Why am I going to strive for something that I don't like? Sure, it'll help me get a job, but I believe in the ethic of a piece of paper is not going to determine how my life will end up being. I can live the best life with no qualifications. And I definitely didn't get a lot of qualifications, but I base, I don't base how on, what I've achieved by my smarts. I base it off of experience. Like, I am more built off experience than I am, like, handwritten and IQ and shit. Like,
Preach.
Like straight up, and I know a lot of people are more like that nowadays, like me, from what I've learned. Like, phlebotomy, my job, I take bloods from people, and, you would need, like, a science for that, but, chat, I never got a lot of good qualifications. But I was lucky because of the pandemic. They needed people on the job. And, the other thing as well, and I did have connections, like, I did have some people that I knew personally that worked in the service of health. But, it was like, they didn't help me with anything. I didn't ask them to. It was just, I knew them. And, they gave me some pointers, but nothing too major to the point where, oh, he's in because he knows me. Like, none of that shit.
Yeah.
I wanted to know that I'd done it myself. And, I do more than that. I can remove stitches. I can remove clips. I'm not meaning clips on 99 pound. I'm talking about, like, staple clips.
Why do we have to shout out that guy?
Sorry. But yeah, no. And then I could, like, I'm not one to particularly say, like, I'm good at a lot of stuff. But I can damn well say that I am the best at my job out of anyone there. And as cocky as that sounds, I'm sorry, but I am. Like, there's never a day where I actually feel super confident in that. And that was based off experience. It wasn't based off smarts. It was based off experience. I base my knowledge off experience. Not through handwritten, not through questions. And sure, you will need to use math in the future when it comes to sorting out money, your bank, all that shit. It's important. When people say, oh, English and math isn't important stuff. No. Bullshit. It's 100% important. You do need to learn it. I'm not saying that you shouldn't learn it. I'm saying you should. But do it in your own way. Do it in a way where, you'll understand it better. That's what I did. And in my way, I done it off experience. Done it by physical experience, just throwing myself into it. Like Minecraft, don't look at a tutorial, throw yourself into it. Figure out yourself. And that's what I did. Just threw myself into it and experienced it. And, that's how I managed to get where I am today, I got a promotion as well, like 3 months into my job. And, from someone who didn't have a lot of qualifications, and someone who, had the ability to base everything off of just pure experience, I'd say that's a W on my part, chat. Like, again, not one to, like, toot my own horn most of the time, but my job is one of the, like, 3 things I can openly say I'm fucking great at. And I don't care what anyone says. Honestly, and I have a bunch of colleagues that are so great. Honest to God. They're absolutely brilliant. And I wouldn't be as good as I am if it weren't for them. But I will still say my hand and say I'm the fucking best at my job. And as much as I, hate being the whole selfish shit, as life has went on, I've started to realise you need to be selfish. You do need to. And when people say be more confident in yourself, I that meant to me, but I need to be selfish then. Alright, if that's the case, do it. If you don't be more selfish, how are you ever going to fulfill what you want to do? So, but that's just me. Have you ever failed a class? I need to think about that. Rich, have you ever failed a class?
Yeah.
How many?
2. And they're really, really stupid classes. Alright, hear me out. It's because I skipped class.
This is personal, okay. Selfishness is the key in capitalism. Well, you need to have a good selfishness. Don't be like super selfish to the point where you're cutting out people from your family or friends and stuff like that. But be a good selfish where it'll build you up to be a better person in that sense. Like, there's been a good selfish and a bad selfish. Like, use your selfishness to build you up as a person, to do better in your life, So, in that sense. Yeah. But if I fail the class, see, if you fail something in your first 2 years of high school in the UK, it's not anything major. It's your last 4 years if you tend to stay until 6 years. Which in my case I did. What did have I failed any? You could say French. No, I actually passed French.
Who's saying wee wee?
I failed computer and science. And I failed history.
That's sad.
Like, history is interesting to me, but it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not going to hardcore study into. Like, really. And then, of course, with computer science, back to the whole experience stuff, I like learning stuff for myself instead of being, like, tested and quizzed on it. I like doing it my own way. So that's another thing that I'm basing off experience, not pure testing and IQ shit. So, those two. History, yeah. I did like, but it was one of those things where it's like, I don't care if I fail. And I did fail it, but... And history is interesting to me, but, like, it's not something I'm going to hardcore fucking focus on to. But it's important to learn your history. Yeah. As the Cold War trailer would say.
There's no... Okay.
Did you like history, Rage?
No. I'm not gonna say I was bad at it. I didn't care enough to where to focus in class. But I will say this: I had the lowest grade in my history class. I had like a 40, and then on the midterm,
I had a 12.2.
Damn! What the fuck? Do you have midterms, Clark?
Yes, but they're called something different here.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you right now, the midterm, like I said, lowest grade in the class by a long shot.
Okay.
And I got a 97 on the midterm.
Is that good or bad?
I missed one question out of 50.
Okay.
While having the lowest grade. So me personally, I would say that's pretty damn good.
No, that's okay. What do
you mean, what the fuck? Okay, my ass.
Well, I don't know how it works over there, man. I don't know.
It goes up to 100.
Oh, right, 97. Okay. Well, when you said out of 50, I was confused. Sorry. Right. Okay, that is really good.
Man.
Sorry, I got confused. But no, computer science. I'm good at technology, but don't fucking test me or quiz me on it. Like, I don't even know how the specs of a PC fucking work.
What?
I can't get into the specifics of it. I know how they work, but I wouldn't be able to explain it, if you get what I mean.
We're content creators, you got to.
I can't explain it, though. I know how they work, but I wouldn't be able to put it into words.
You gotta find the words, man.
But, I'm like that with a lot of things. Z for C, when making it this year, being one of them. But that's the only thing I can say. That's why I have advisors. Thank you, Chuck. But back to the whole experience thing. Brandon's put in the chat here. That's not an issue with the American college system, even with a piece of paper that says you got the knowledge that people don't know how to apply to get the job and so on. And so that's where experience wins. The aim of life is just to experience. How do you feel about that, Rich?
What? What are you saying? I'm locked in. I'm in a 1v5.
Lock in, dude. Lock in. Kick some ass.
I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I'm locking in.
Kiss some ass. No shit. Kick some ass. Sorry, anyway. What else did you see here? Brendan also mentioned the stuff about selfishness here. Super selfish is what creates billionaires. It's corporations and monopolize their field. Yeah, no, you can't be like. You got to be selfish to an extent, but don't be super selfish to the point where you're going to ruin other people's lives. You know, just do it to build up yourself to be a better person. What?
Oh shit.
Dude's
I'm still locked in.
Dude is still locked in. Is that 1v5 still? What are we saying?
1v2. 1v2.
Kick some ass. Kick some ass. I don't know what the fuck's going on, chat, but know that he's kicking ass. Sorry. But yeah.
What?
Did you die?
No. Why? No, I didn't die. He hid until the time ended.
What a pussy.
I got a 1v. I made it to a 1v1. Ah, man.
Rest in peace. Well, back to what I was saying earlier. I wanted your opinion on this. This is the more experience thing. Braden said that's sort of an issue with American college system. Even with a piece of paper that says you got knowledge, people don't know how to apply to get the job and so on. And so that's where experience wins. The meaning in life is just to experience. How do you feel about that, Rich?
I agree. I think there's a statistic somewhere that I don't know like the actual numbers to, but a lot of people that get their diploma don't get the job in the field they graduated for. It's pretty crazy.
That's true. Granted, I don't know how a lot of the American systems of education works. I really tapped into when I was doing my modern studies class back in high school, but modern studies was that class where I was not locked in at all. My teacher, she would throw a lot of banter, but it was the way she said it, she had a cheeky ass tone, chat, and I always thought she was giving me into trouble. But aside from that, no, she's funny as fuck and she's really nice. I'd always pissed off my social studies teacher. I actually said something that was really nasty to her and I really regret it. And if I ever bump into her, Miss Rolls or Miss Gillian.
Miss Rolls?
Was
she fat?
No. No. That's not nice to say, man. What the fuck?
Her name is Miss Rolls. That's a joke right there.
Rawls.
Rawls?
Yeah, not Rolls.
What a stupid fucking name.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
I know.
No, you're not, bro. I'm sorry. That was so bad. I could have you a hug right now, actually. I'm so sorry.
Nah. You meant that shit.
I did not. I did not.
Chat,
but no, if you ever watched the ShitezCast, know that I apologize for what I said to you on the few last days of high school. I did lose my temper. I'm a better man now.
Bro said Rolls. We heard him, chat.
Shut the fuck up. LMAO clipped. Thank you, Braden. Thank you. Any other random shites in your chat? Braden, do you have any random shites to talk about? Any random shites?
Spider-Man saying that he got his GED. Do you know how GEDs work over here?
I know about a QED. I don't know about a GED.
Okay, so how GEDs work is it's pretty much graduating from high school, but getting a lesser piece of paper. You can leave early from high school to get a GED, I believe.
But what is it?
It's a shittier high school diploma.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can leave early if you really want a GED, but I wouldn't know anything about it because I got my high school diploma because I'm cool like that.
There's nothing wrong with getting a GED, mate.
Yeah, I know. Speaking of IEDs,
what?
Explosions.
Explosions?
I got it because I was expelled. What the fuck were you expelled for?
You were expelled? Oh boy.
Spider-Man's up to some trouble.
Dude was kicking ass to the bullies that bullied him, bet.
Dude, he was. Bro was mollywopping them kids.
Were you ever suspended or expelled from high school?
Oh, I was suspended a lot.
Seriously?
Oh, yeah.
I can imagine you being that one fucking kid kicking anyone's ass. Oh my fuck.
Dude, I never fought.
Really? What did you get suspended for then? What, did you draw a dick on the table or something?
No,
I
was...
did. That's another story after this.
Let's just say me and teachers had a way with words.
Oh my god, you called the teacher a bitch.
No, I can't say what I want to say.
Oh no! I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah. But I got sent to the office so fast, it was funny as fuck. I will also claim, and you can take this however you want, I made a kid not show up to school for like a couple months.
Oh my god, Rage! What the fuck?
I threatened him so hard he didn't show his face in school.
That's so fucked. Chat, I would be that kid. I would be that kid.
He was a bigger kid. He was bigger than me, like
Stronger,
body-wise.
though?
Like it was definitely not.
Bro, you're such a dick.
Dude, he looked like he could be a bully, and then I put him in his place.
Like,
Simple as that.
what was he being a bully to you though?
Moving on. We want to move on to this topic.
Brayden said I got in trouble a lot until I got sick of it in high school. You know, I totally understand that. On my first year of high school, my art teacher, what's it called? I drew a penis on the table.
Is that why you asked if I drew a penis? Because you're a dumbass did that?
But it was weird because I drew it, but like we were in an art class, but like the tables were designed as if they were all covered in art, so it's like it was hardly able to see, but he saw it. Oh boy, he saw it, and he pulled me out.
The teacher said, "Draw what you really want in life." That's funny.
Shut the fuck up. Not gay. Anyway, he pulled me out of assembly the next morning to talk to me. He said, "Listen, you're not focused on class. You're drawing penises on on tables. Get back." Honest to God, like, wising the fuck up. I was like, "Oh." I was a sensitive little bitch, man. Honest to fuck. And his class was the last class of the day. I had him every Monday and Friday, and it was the last class of every Monday and Friday. I was so fucking scared because he was an Irishman, an angry Irishman at that. And when I went to go sit in my desk, my bag actually caught one of the pieces of equipment and actually pulled it down from the table and bashed on the floor. I didn't mean it though, but that was his last straw. He picked up and I sat on my own for the rest of the year. Like, no cap. But I will say that actually did improve me as a better person, and I respect him for that. Because he actually... Because I done content at the time. I wasn't the best video editor, but I knew how to edit to an extent. And, you know, for being a shitty content creator who does shitty editing at that time in high school for little school projects, they saw that as great. Like, he knew that I had talent to edit and stuff. Because I done some projects and stuff. And, you know, we'd have a laugh. And we actually, you know, go together. Like, not as, like, friends and stuff. But, like, you know, it was a good, you know, teacher, you know. And, like, we didn't hate each other. But, you know, we decided to let bygones be bygones. Fuck it, you're fine, you're cool.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. And actually, like, on one of the last few days of school, he was upset with every people in that class with how they behaved. And he said to me how he was sorry with how he acted to me. I'm like, what? I'm like, why are you saying sorry to me? He's like, no, because you sat on your own for, like, the whole year. And, you know, like, keep in mind, this wasn't the last day of school, this was the last few days of school. He's like, you can step back to where you were. And I'm like, nah, I'm fine, man. But, no, you don't need to apologise. It's fine, it's whatever. And he gave me, like, a chocolate bar. I was like, thanks, bro. I fucked off. I was like...
Bucky was made to be the quiet kid in the class.
I was, bro. I was. But, like, there was this one time where it's like, any time I done something wrong, I was fucking treated harshly. But see, when anyone else done it, they would just get the simple warning, hey, can you stop doing that, please? And see, when it's me, it was like, what's so fucking funny? Get the fuck out of class. Like, that's how I was treated. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, whenever, like, there was this one time, right? This was a substitute teacher. Absolute ass to me. She's probably a nice woman if you ever watch this. But one day, phones you can have in school for emergencies, but you can't use them in class. My ass didn't give a fuck. So sometimes I'd be on my phone. But this was the one time where I was just chilling, talking to my friend, and my phone fell out my pocket. And so I went to go pick it up and put it back in my pocket. The teacher was like, "Give me your phone." And I was like, "Oh, sorry. My phone dropped," and I went to go, and I've just went to put it back in my pocket. He's like, "Don't give me those lies. Give me your phone." I'm like, "Miss, no, it fell out my pocket. I just went to put it back in my pocket." And she went, "No, give me the phone. Why are you on your phone?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I went to go put it back in my pocket." She's like, "No, give me the phone." And started saying it loudly, and everyone was looking at me. I was like, "Fucking here then, dick." And she had it, and then I apologised so I didn't cause any fucking drama. And she went, "Don't be on your phone again." I'm like, "Bitch, I was never on my phone in the first place." But yeah, no, I got in trouble for the most stupidest things, and it really annoyed me, like really annoyed me.
Well, just don't do stupid shit.
But I didn't do any. Like it wasn't like stupid. But like when someone else done it. Which, I'm talking, like, people that were, like, fucking straight-up bullies and fucking assholes, they would get, like, a light warning, whereas I would always get in trouble for, like, bigger shit. It was annoying. It was flat-out annoying. So, that's why I always talk shit back, because I'm like, alright, so when he does it, it's fine, but when I do it, it's not okay? And so I get even more in trouble, obviously for shouting back, which I totally get, but still, what the fuck's that about? Like, seriously.
I think we should be allowed to talk shit to our teachers and not get in trouble.
I don't think we should. You can stand up for yourself depending on the situation, but if they are in the right, you should shut your ass.
I mean, if they're in the right, then yeah, but if they're in the wrong, they should go fuck themselves.
Damn. I got in trouble for joking with this kid because he got so butthurt, so he told on me saying I bullied him, and well, doing that made it worse because I then actually started to bully him. So he knew the difference, which wasn't my finest decisions. Oh, Jesus, brain. I was that kid. If I was
thought you were saying you did that. I was like, what the fuck?
No. That's what my brain did.
I thought Clarky was about to be like, yeah, I was a fucking menace, bro.
No. I got bullied, bro. My ass was fucking bullied. I'll say this, right? I'm quite chill with this guy now, right? I don't talk to him anymore ever since I left. But, like, I was quite chill with him during, like, my 3rd year to, like, my 6th year of high school. I was always so fucking hungry when it was about to be lunch break. So my ass always ran for the lunch show. Granted, I'm not fat, chat, but I can get hungry, like, real fast. So I always ran, and I always got made fun of for always liking to go on a run. I don't know why. I don't see what's wrong with running. People thought I was some special kid because I always liked to run.
Run, Forrest, run.
But yeah, no, he actually tripped me over, and normally I would laugh it off, but for whatever reason, every fibre in my fucking being just bubbling full of rage. I fucking kicked his stomach and I fucking punched him in the face. And
Clarky, that's so messed up, man. Why would you do that?
I know, and he done it twice as fucking hard, and I started crying like a little bitch. And it was well deserved, but we said sorry to each other, and then ever since then, we actually became best friends. We actually played on PlayStation. He was funny. He'd say some, not some nice things, but not nice things to, like, a specific person, just really random shit. But, we became best pals afterwards, and anytime we talk about it, it was a laugh, but, I was the kid that got bullied. So, Brayden, when you're saying, when you were, joking with a kid and he got butthurt by it, I was that kid that got butthurt. I was a sensitive little boy, and I still am. Not as sensitive as I was.
Sensitive little boys.
But I'm not as sensitive as I am now. Let's see. To add with a certain group of friends, because I was an angry kid, so with friends, I'd let my anger fly. Oh yeah, no, like, whenever you're in with a group of people, it can, it could definitely,
School experience.
Yeah.
What would you define it as?
That was in middle school, like 6th grade. I did apologise to him after the fact and everything. Well, that's good of you, Bryn. Know that I'm proud of you, bro. But I will say, I know one of my friends, granted, I never ever said this to him, but this is how it did feel. He would treat me in a certain way to the point where I would hate him. I would really hate him. But he would only do it when he was surrounded by a bunch of our other friends. But when he was with me alone, he would just talk nice shit with me, you know? And I'm like, why can't you just stay like this forever? What, so you can act all fucking cool in front of the others? It was like, I didn't like that. Like, why can't you just act yourself? And which are you? Are you a pure dick, or are you an actual real nice person? And he was actually the real nice person. It was just he's realised that he was not hanging with the best group of people. So, yeah. But that was just me, man. That was just me. There were times where I didn't hang out with them, and I hanged out with other guys that I thought were friends with me, and they would, they would say I was cool and stuff, but I know they weren't a fan of me because, chat, I'm stupid, I'm fucking strange as hell, I'm weird as hell, I say the most out-of-pocket shit. I'm not Rachel Jane, but out-of-pocket, though. But, like, I say some random weird shit.
What do you mean by that?
And it's like, I'm glad, I actually did have one best friend in high school. And I still talk to him on a daily basis. He's still my best friend. He's literally my only friends in this motherfucking country. All my other best friends, you, Brain, my brother, Rage, all y'all from the States, Flamers in fucking Netherlands, some are from Australia. Like, I have like, a lot of friends from around the world. But in my own home country, I only have one friend here. And I'm glad he is still my best friend. So, and that's fine with me. That's fine with me. But high school was a weird time.
What
Chat.
the fuck?
What are you screaming about?
Nah, go ahead. I asked you a question too, and you ignored the fuck out of me. All I'm saying.
Sorry, bro. What was your question?
I was saying in 3 words, describe your high school experience. I thought you ignored me again. I was about to be so done.
No, I was thinking no. Okay and not.
That is your 3 words, is okay and not?
Because I'd say the last 3 years of high school was definitely probably one of the best years of my life. And the first 3 years were shit. Like, my first year of school, high school, was okay. Second year, fucking worst year of my life and worst year of high school. And third year, it was actually the best year of those 3 years. But my last 3 years, they were definitely my best 3 years. Particularly because of more of just living life. I done shit in school, chat. Like, not super shit, but I was crap at school. But I chilled out. But a lot of people gave me flack about doing content in school. And I done the whole, and at that point in time, I've said this a couple of times on stream, and I don't know, Rich, you probably don't know this about me. But when I started YouTube, I never knew this was a bad thing. I really didn't. And I always get a bit weird to say this because I still really regret it, but I never knew it was a bad thing at the time. But
What?
I done the sub for sub thing. I never knew it was a bad thing until I was told.
It's okay. Weird thing about that, it's not bad, but it's bad for like, what's the word I'm looking for? Not analytics. Bad for the algorithm, I guess.
Oh yeah, no, it is. But like, it was because one of my other friends I knew, Sam, he had a channel and he had good editing. He actually had over 200 subscribers. But he never subbed. I did, and I got 300 off of it, and like I got a lot of flack of it because people were like, "How do you not get any views and stuff?" And it's like I got hella flack for it, and to the point where I got bullied for it, chat. And so that's why I quit for 6 months, and then of course I started to do zombies Easter eggs again after Raven of the Redwoods came out. I started to get back into the whole Easter eggs again, and that's when my channel started to pick up. I got raided by a guy called Alien Plays. And I started to do more zombies content just regarding Easter eggs. It wasn't Easter eggs for days. I'd done like 2 Easter eggs a stream. That was it. And now I do like 500 every stream now. But then Fortnite came out.
Fortnite.
When it came to just doing zombies Easter eggs, I went from like 400 to like 700 subscribers. And I went to 1k subscribers. I actually still have the video of me reaching 1k. And then I done Fortnite and zombies. I got to 2k. I managed to more focus on zombies content as well because Fortnite wasn't it for me because I started to know a lot more content creators. Like Braden, yourself, Rage, Xbox, Caleb. I worked with other creators. It was thanks to them I got to 3k. Same on. I got to 4k. I still am at 4k. Trying to get to 5k because getting 5k subscribers was always like my little my little childhood goal. Like, I had to think realistic. I was thinking, you know, I want 1 million subscribers. I want to reach this goal. And, you know, I want to use my content to make some good in the fucking world, the universe, shit like that. And I still do. But at that point in time, my little childness, I was like, you know, realistically, I just want to try and reach 5k. And, you know, I'm still going for that goal. And I'm really happy with how I am. Whether I don't make it or not, I won't regret the content I've made. And, you know, the amount of memories I've made of my content. So, you know, I'm still going to fucking strive for it, chat. You bet your ass I am. I'm going to even strive higher than that. But, you know, it is what it is.
There's no shot you said that out loud.
What? What's wrong with that?
Also, fuck Rainbow.
Why? Did you crash?
No. I just got 4-0'd, and I'm not trying to sell anymore because my randoms suck, so I'm going to go ahead and play Balatro.
Alright! But, yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, no. That was my whole content experience at school. But, like, my last 3 years of school, when it came to content, everyone called me like Clarky. And then people actually really liked my content at school. Sometimes people would make fun of it, but not as long as I used to when compared to my first 3 years of high school. But because they started to see my content pick up and stuff, people were like, whoa, that's actually really cool. You're doing really well for yourself. And when they saw that I got the top 10 leaderboards of Shadow's Evil, people were like, that's so fucking cool. Like,
They really lied to you.
They did, yeah. And, you know...
They really did, man.
And I was like, well, I'm glad now that people, you know, went ahead and looked at my content and go, he's actually done really well for himself. And, you know, I actually had one of my old friends, Mark, he actually came in here and saying, you're still doing content? I'm like, yeah, man, how's it going? He's like, bro, good on you, honestly. And I was like, thanks, man. Like, it's a good achievement. Like, even though you might get flack for it at the start, don't give up, man, honestly. Like, and that's not just for content. Do whatever you want to. Like, you might get flack for it, but later on down the line, people will understand as to why you do it and how cool it is. So, you know what? Keep doing what you love. And content, that's what I love doing. Rich, what about you? Did you ever do content, like, during high school and stuff?
I guess the only thing I really did do was Twitch.
Okay.
I think Twitch was my only outlet at the time.
When did what year did you start doing content?
Oh man, I don't know. That's a question.
January 12th, 2016 was for me, chat. That's me doing content for 8 years. MatPat's been doing content for 10 years and retiring. Chat, my ass will be doing content for 10 years and I'm not fucking retiring.
Nah, bro's getting close. He's getting old.
I'm turning 21 in 2 months.
Oh, dude, that's so old.
You're older than me.
No, I'm not.
Are you not?
You're old. You're older than me, shite. I'm 20.
Okay. You're crazy until it works.
Why did you just go? Okay.
You're crazy until it works. They call you a genius. No, man, I'm not a genius. Not yet.
You
anyway.
just like men.
I don't. I don't. Do we actually want to delve into this conversation? Like, do you actually...
About how you're a femboy? Is this what you want to get into?
I know, as to why you have a suspicion.
It's not a suspicion. We know, Clark.
It's not... Like, how do you quote-unquote know?
We just know.
But how?
We are Venom. We know.
Shut the fuck up. Well, chat... This is a topic we can talk about, I guess. Yeah, no, chat, people have a suspicion of my sexuality, that I'm a homosexual. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I can confirm to say that I'm not. And if it happens, for whatever reason fucking happens, but I'm not.
See, it can happen.
Anything can happen, but I'm not. But...
Clark?
What?
I don't know, man.
Like, do you see?
You're a little fruity patootie.
We have other people in in our friend group that are really, 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 really fruity, and that's okay. But you're calling me fruity patootie?
Yeah.
Rich, when you look at me, do you genuinely think he's gay?
Yeah.
Seriously?
No.
Like,
fact he believed me, he was great.
well, that's the thing. Like, I don't know if sometimes you guys are actually being serious about it, or you guys are actually like saying the truth. Because
Clark, there's times where we could believe you'd be gay.
Why?
I ask yourself. I don't know.
What do you want me to do? Look in the fucking mirror and go, show me a rainbow.
Why
if
are
I'm
you gay? Okay, yeah, you could do that if you really wanted to.
I don't eat fucking Skittles, bro.
Go away.
But no, going to the serious part of the conversation. No, a majority of my family, I think, have a suspicion. My cousin, when I asked her saying, "Why do you have a suspicion?" she says I give off the vibe. And I said, "What does that mean?" And she said, I can't describe it. You just give off the vibe. Well, I was like, "What? That like dick?" She went, "Yeah."
Spider-Man said, "Taste the rainbow." That's good.
That's funny.
That's good. I like that.
Is that how you feel though? Like, do I give off a vibe? Be honest. Don't be a bitch.
I can't. It's hard to say that over the internet.
Rich, it's a well accepted. Okay, maybe not well accepted. Like 80% accepted nowadays.
Whoa.
Well, a lot of people. A lot of people don't accept it still.
I accept it.
I know you do. It's very homosexuality is more accepted now. I'd say like probably 80% of the population, or probably even more, accept it now. But homophobia is still a thing.
Here's the thing: is that I don't know how to word this.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's. Why'd you say that? You make it seem I'm about to say something fucked up.
Like you're building up to something. I don't know what to expect from this.
Man, now I fucking forgot. You're an asshole.
Oh, come on. Give it a deep thought. Think about it. You were talking about me being gay. How much can it be that hard to think?
Like, man, I don't fucking know anymore. I was gonna say, like, I think it's physically impossible for me not to, be okay with it because everyone around me is, including you.
What the fuck?
And also, like, I wouldn't say you're gonna be straight gay. Like, you can have an interest in dudes, I guess. Like, I wouldn't call you gay. I would say that you may be a little fruity. But there's nothing wrong with that, Clark. You can be fruity if you want. We'd cherish you.
What the fuck? Like,
What?
Well, when I asked Caleb this, because Caleb he's fucking difficult to read sometimes, man. Like, there's times where I genuinely think he's either being serious, and Caleb loves to wind me the fuck up, man. It's like one of his favourite things to do in his whole life. But it's like, there's straightly sometimes where I think he is being serious, because then he'll say, like, "Oh, Clarky, know that if you are. We love you, and we support you." Like,
yeah, we will.
But he says that in such a serious fucking tone to the point where it's like, is he being for real? Like,
I mean, like, Clark, if we got deep down into it, we would care for you.
No.
I hope you know that.
Never mind, I'm not going to talk about that on stream. Like, what do you mean by deep down into it? What the fuck did you mean by that?
Like, at the base of all of our hearts, we would care for you no matter how you turned out.
Alright, thank fuck it wasn't what I was thinking about. Okay.
What the fuck were you thinking about, weirdo?
Nothing! But chat, no. I'm no homosexual.
Nah, chat, he's being fucking weird.
I'm no homosexual.
Well, that's what they all say. Then they suck a dick on a Thursday night and on Saturday. So. Ha! There it is.
I can laugh at the jokes, but I can't tell whether to take it seriously or not.
I mean, you probably do take it seriously.
The majority of the time, yes, I do.
I meant like dick, but
To be fair,
just walk into it, bro. Just walk into the joke.
As much as that is not true, that was funny.
Ooh, that was good.
And know that I hate you for life.
You can't.
Actually, zombies related here. Apologies.
Here we
Call
go.
of, Call of Duty
Go
tweeted
ahead.
out 4 hours ago saying, "Prepare for the new Dark Ether Rift in Modern Warfare Zombies. What do you think is more important?" There's something new already coming to Modern Warfare Zombies.
Dude, I'd rather go outside.
And that's probably Season 3. I like how we're getting stuff for Season 3 that's not even probably going to be a zombies-themed season, but we didn't get anything on launch for a zombies-themed season.
Dude, I feel like they just keep talking a bunch of shit and hoping it sticks to the wall.
If anything, the biggest thing that I think would make a lot of people happy without extraction survival-based work is add in Vondel, or whatever that map is, Fortune's Keep, as an actual zombies map. Like,
Yeah.
I like without extraction survival-based works, I genuinely think them not adding in the new Warzone maps and the previous Warzone maps is a huge missed opportunity. Like, I get it, maybe not for Dansk and the older ones, but I'm talking about, like, what was that one? I know there's, was it called Vondale? Yeah, am I right in saying that?
What are we talking about?
Warzone maps, like the new ones. Like, so there's some Warzone maps that are like little side
I
modes.
know.
I know there's Fortune's Keep. There's like another one. It's like a Chinese island.
Verdant.
No, not the old
The
ones.
Chinese island.
I don't know what it's called. Ashika Island?
Yeah, something like that, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if they don't add in, like, new Warzone maps into it, I genuinely think this will be a huge disappointment for Modern Warfare Zombies. Like, they do need to add in new maps. Or, like, granted, like, they're adding in new areas to the Dark Ether. That's cool as fuck. I'm not going to deny it. It's cool. But please add in new maps, please. It's going to be Warzone maps, because it's extraction survival based, yeah. But still, fucking do it, please. It will definitely bring a new cycle to Modern Warfare Zombies. Jason Hoiston won't approve because he has a curse, but you don't see me complain.
That's wild.
No offense to Jason. I actually just uploaded a short talking about how I actually crashed 3 times. I got all my shit back and I managed to do the story mission Easter egg solo and I managed to do the Grey Lorem solo and I managed to get the schematics. Apart from the mags of Folding, that's the one thing I still need. But I'm not playing Modern Warfare 3 Zombies for a while. I need a break from it. Next time I play it, though, probably in 2 Easter eggs for days episodes time, I'll probably focus on that. But still, though, I will be very interested to see if we do get a new map. Praying and hoping, or maybe we're getting a new area in the Dark Ether Rift, which, you know what? I'm still fine with that as well. That is cool, but fucking come on. We've got literally 2/6 of, like, Al Majra of the Dark Ether within, Modern Warfare Zombies. Like, come on to fuck. Like,
What would you just say?
come on to fuck. In Scottish terms, that means, come on, wisen up. Like, get your shit together.
What a wild way to put that, but I got it.
Yeah, that's how he says. That's going to be Braden's probably laughing his ass off right now. That's a Scottish thing he's going to start using from now on. Come on to fuck, mate. Like, that's how fucking Braden tries to say Scottish.
Why did you say it like that?
Because that's how Braden tries to fucking say it. And speaking of Braden, where the fuck are my pizza reviews? I missed my pizza reviews. And by the way, chat, my ass was going to upload a Grounded video yesterday, or a video talking about a potential standalone zombies game was going to happen. I was too tired on Monday, so I decided, you know what, let's not upload on Monday. Let's just take a full chill out break. Tuesday, yesterday, I was like, gotta upload it today. I passed the fuck out. Like, I literally immediately went to bed, got 4 hours of sleep, woke up, had a shower, and got a drink, went back to sleep for a whole 8 hours, chat. It's fucking great. Well, actually,
So
no,
what I'm
that's a
hearing
lie.
is you lied to us.
No, I lied to myself. I didn't say I was going to upload it, like, to the public or anything. I just said to myself that I was.
I don't know.
What? What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know.
Listen, man, people need breaks sometimes. I upload and stream for like a good 5 days of the week, and if I'm off, you're guaranteed like 7 days a week of content. And keep in mind, anytime I am streaming or uploading a full video, I am always guaranteed uploading a short. unless I don't have anything.
Unless content's been dry.
Well, I always see how COD zombie shorts are actually doing really well, but like when it comes to Call of Duty zombie shorts and that how they do well, I feel like it's the people that watch them that are like old fans of zombies, and I'm talking about like really old, like people that maybe played like Black Ops 1 just never played zombies again afterwards. That's how much I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Why'd you say it like that?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong? Why'd you say it like that?
Your mother.
I'm gonna sleep with yours.
Mom, keep a padlock on your door.
Why would she need a padlock? She invited
She
me
just said, what did you just say?
in. Tell her. Go ahead, Clark.
No, I won't. Sorry, I'll stay quiet. I think she told me to shut the fuck up, actually. Chat, I'll say
Valid
this.
mom.
Funny thing about my mom, as you know, throughout the majority of people that know me, I'm naturally loud. I actually don't scream in that on purpose. Well, there's some times I do if I'm ever like, you know, if there's something hype going on in a game or if I'm getting a fright from something. But most of the time, my mom will message me just saying, quiet, go to sleep, shut the fuck up, go to bed.
Valid.
And I won't say anything back, and sometimes she'll call me and I'll shout, I'm sorry, and then she'll just hang up. You know, she'll say, good night. She'll say in the nicest way possible, tell me to shut up. Like, that, like, and most of the time I won't reply back, so it's like, throughout the text...
Oh, so you're an asshole.
But a good one, though.
No. That is Mama SJ. You better say it back.
No, but I have she has selective hearing, man.
Okay. That's Mama SJ. You better say it back.
Well, here's the thing. I actually said that to her and she got really offended. But the facts are there. Now, I say this because when my friend went to stay over for the night, he brought his Nintendo Switch. We had the volume quite loud and we were laughing and giggling and she was asleep. Did not hear anything, whereas sometimes I'm whispering to you guys at night and she'll be like, "What is shut the fuck up?" Like, but the only thing she heard is when we went down the stairs late at night to make fucking popcorn, because for whatever reason my friend wanted to. But it was like, man, what the hell? And then I wanted to test that theory, so when my friend left, and I was like, you know, chilling, and I was whispering into the mic, you know, not to do ASMR shit, but to, you know, like, keep it on the down low. My mom was still saying, "Will you shut up, please?" I'm like, no way. I actually paused immediately the moment it happened, walked into the room, like, how the hell do you hear me? We were so loud last night, how the hell do you hear me? She's like, I didn't hear anything last night. I'm like, you're not okay. My mom has selective hearing, chat. I'm sorry.
You're not okay. It's crazy.
Like, my mom's great. I love her, chat, but I will always stand by the fact that she 100% has selective hearing.
I think you're just mean to your mother.
She's mean to me.
That's your mom? She's allowed.
Valid. But yeah, no, she was really offended when I said she has selective hearing, chat. But no disrespect to my mom. My mom's always been there for me. And even though we could disagree with each other sometimes, that's okay. We can disagree with anyone sometimes, whether that be our parents, family, friends, or foes. So you know what? I'll still love my mother. She's done so much for me, and I will forever be grateful. I love you, Mom. She didn't say it back, never mind.
I was going to say, I don't know if you heard that, because I didn't. I heard fucking nothing.
Well, it's 10 p.m. and she actually went to bed at fucking like 5. She was so tired and I was like, how? Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm actually struggling to keep my eyes awake. Like, I feel awake, but like my eyes are just like, no. Keep those eyes shut. Keep those eyes fucking shut.
We're past the 2-hour mark, Clark.
It's 10
If
p.m.
you want to... You know what? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Why?
I hope you stub your toe. I hope you stub your toe.
Anyone want to see my toe, chat?
I was giving you a segue for you to be able to go to bed.
Anyone want to see my toe? That's my toe. That's
and now we're on this. We're on this.
That's the toe.
I really hope he stubs that toe.
Yeah, that's the toe that Rage wants stubbed.
What?
Yeah, that's the toe that, you know, you were hoping to be getting stubbed.
Is it? Okay, this is gonna sound like I don't understand you.
What do you mean you don't
What are you
understand me?
saying?
Well, when
I don't.
I said
English is not clicking in my head.
the tool that I showed, I said, guys, this tool specifically is the tool that Rage is hoping for it to be stubbed.
That is the dumbest thing I could have heard.
But you literally said it the moment I said it.
Yeah, but like.
Well, when I say it sounds weird, but when you say it's okay.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Asshole. Listen,
Yeah,
your ass is playing Rainbow right now.
No, I'm not.
Really? What are you doing?
I'm playing Bellatrix.
The hell's that?
So you're not watching my stream? Chat, did we just catch that? You just admitted to not watching my stream.
I have your stream up, but I don't know what it is.
I mean, look at it. What does it look like to you?
A game, but like, what is it about?
It's about cards. It's a great game, man.
Yeah, but we playing poker? Like, what's going on? Are we talking Yu-Gi-Oh?
Poker, yeah. But it's a weird type of poker.
Okay. Is it where we Is it where we lose money or gain money or both or none?
Listen, Clark. I mean this with all respect. I don't know what the fuck you just said.
I said, does this game involve you losing money or gaining money? Or maybe both? Or maybe none of it at all?
Neither.
Okay, it's not fun then.
What, you fucking gambling addict motherfucker.
I'm not a gambling addict. I was a huge gambling addict. Well, maybe not huge, but there was a little bit of me that had a.
This
addiction.
is the signs of an addict right here that they don't know how to describe what the fuck they were. They were an addict.
Let me just say this. Rachel Sambot said to me, before people stop gambling is just before they're about to win. What was the saying?
Bad gamblers usually quit right before they win big.
There you go.
Which is true, chat. Hear me out.
And you know this how? Someone said it at a TikTok.
That was fucked up of you.
Oh, you know it's right, though.
No, I was going to say because I've been there, asshole.
Seriously?
No! But you being a prick.
That's one. Alright. Well, I'd say this has been quite a good, a quite good talk, chat. We never had a special guest, unfortunately. But, this was a good chat. Rage was not feeling well today. So can we get some poggers in the chat for Rage for still sticking on for episode 3 of this podcast, even though he wasn't feeling the best? Like, can we get claps in chat for Rage?
Dude, I'll tell you right now, it is 6 p.m. and I am ready to go to bed. I am ready, bro. It's
weird for you to say it's 6 p.m. because I know Eastern time it's a 5-hour difference, but because of daylight savings it's now 4.
Yeah, that's weird to me. I don't like it.
Yeah, that does feel weird to me. But anyways, we are going to end the ShitezCast episode here. We will definitely have a new topic for next week. Next week, I'll be able to hopefully talk more about C4C's 6th installment. As we'll get the live reveal this Saturday, so please stay tuned on the official @CharityZombies account on Twitter, specifically YouTube, because that's where the live reveal is going to be. But for any more announcements, stay tuned on the TikTok @CharityZombies, Instagram, and Twitter. So,
oh my god,
make sure
the TikTok.
So make sure to stay tuned there. I am very, very excited, and it'll be a big thing. Rich, you can even give me an interview next episode on it, and I will try and answer as many questions as I can.
Oh shit! I'm gonna talk nonstop.
Why did you say it like that?
Because I'm gonna ask so many questions, you're gonna get tired of hearing me talk.
It's fine with me, bro. That's the whole point of a podcast. Alright, but we're going to end the episode here. Thank you all for joining us for the ShitezCast episode 3. I'm your host, Clark HJ, and this has been, also, my other host.
Rage of the Aimbots.
And we will see you all for another episode of the ShitezCast, episode 4, next week at Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, fuck the daylight savings, at 8 p.m. GMT as well. And we will see you all in the next one. And goodbye!
Don't fuck the daylight savings.
Hello everyone, Clarky Shah here, welcome back to the live stream. Today I'm back.
Yeah.
Today...
I feel like Clark would be an okay femboy. Like, let's be real. Like, that boy would be a twink and a half.
What's good, pussies?
Oh, tetanus, tinnitus.